If you keep your left hand in your pocket, always show love and kindness with your right. When I was a child, my grandma constantly reminded me to remember to help people who couldn't help themselves and give gratitude along the way. Greetings. My name is Lezama, and I'm the current secretary of the Student Government Association here at Bronx Community College. Today, I stand before you all to thank you personally for your recommendation that I am considered for the position of Vice President. I am thrilled to be taken on such a duty. Some of my credentials include being a co-founder and president of my high school's Good Services Association, the first LGBTQIA+ and Allies Club, where we heavily discuss the history of LGBT+ community and how to make programs like GSA more accessible to those who were still hiding their true selves. We have done high school-wide events within my high school and even been in all the clubs within the 5-school building to make a game day as well as information sessions. There's always space for development in every aspect of life. If I was elected, my goals would remain the same as they were as I was secretary. For example, there's always room to develop and implement applicable policies that address undergraduates' interests and concerns, as well as to establish and maintain excellent working relationships with college administration and faculty. My goals also include collaborating with as many clubs and organizations as possible in order to create as many entertaining and educational activities, such as collaborating with the Writing Center to create a poetry workshop, or collaborating with the Science Department to create a science fair. To name a few examples of fun and cool ideas we could bring to our college, I will work hard with my colleagues, executives, and senators to install and sustain a good relationship, not just with us, but also our fellow Broncos. Before I go, I'll leave you with this last quote from another inspiring woman, Joanne Kula, an author and educator. Leadership is not a person or a position. It is a complex moral relationship between people based on trust, obligation, commitment, emotion, and a shared vision of the good. Thank you.
As vice president of student government, I know you said you have poetry classes and what else you said?
Workshops, collaborating.
Yeah, workshops. What about like teaching financial literacy and stuff like that?
So soon we are having our own financial workshop. We're working with ASAP very soon, within either the last few weeks of this month or next April. So we're working with them right now to have some financial aid workshops, right here FAFSA, which is very important because FAFSA is what you pay to come here to Bronx Community College for free or depending on your tuition. And it's important for you to have workshops like that is to be able to do what you need to do for financial goals. So, yeah.
Any questions, right?
No, yeah, go ahead. I just want to make sure I capture you. I keep pausing it.
So, vice presidency is like a huge burden, it's like, is it something you're ready for?
I've been ready for this. I've done presidency since I was in middle school. My role was to be in the Honor Society. I was the president from a middle school, and then I took on the role to be a co-founder and president of my first LGBTQ+ club in my high school. So this is kind of a piece of cake to me. Other than that, just being a huge college where I have to represent now everybody. It's a big role, but I think I can take it on.
You think it's gonna be about how do you feel about Bronx Community College? How do you think it affects you, and what do you think about it as the opportunities it provides?
I've been here since my mom was coming here, so I think I love it because of how much space we have. I love our community. We're a very tightly closed campus, which is very nice because other than that, we wouldn't all know each other as who we are now. So I love Bronx Community College because this is where I grew up basically, and it had gave me the opportunities. I have 4 scholarships already for my next college. So this college gave me the most opportunities that I could ever possibly get, and I couldn't say thank you enough for being here and being allowed to do the things that I've done.
On election, you get the position that you've been waiting for. What is the first thing that you are looking forward to do as vice president?
I'm looking to implement for all the clubs to work together, not only for these games. For all the clubs to be working together, not only for these games, because I feel like there's a lot of academic things going on right now, but there's not a lot of activities we could be doing together, which a lot of students are kind of concerned about, because that's what makes a college life, and they want to be more active with each other. And as if you are on the BCT app, a lot of people are asking for friends, they want to make a lot of friends, and they can't because there's not enough activities going on. So that's one of the things I really want to do.
That's a good answer, thank you.
I wanted to ask you, what does it mean to you to be the vice president of Bronx Community College?
What it means to me is that I can find a sense of community with all of you, because I see you all not only as peers, but as a family. So you all want to be working together as a hub together, because that's what we all are. And not one club can stand alone. So if one club needs help, we all help that club. If another, it's very nice when we can like come together and help each other with whatever areas that are needed. Even if it's not collaboration, it could just be, oh, we need students to come to your events, or we need SGA to promote something for you. It'll always be nice to be represented as an IOC, because I'm able to connect with everybody in a whole. Yeah.
Thank you.
I don't want to be recorded.
Yep.
Okay, my question is, are you worried that there are gonna be some people, let me take this off. Are you worried that there are gonna be some people that will try to make you look like a bad vice president? Like they'll try to gun for your position, steal it from you, and basically do some crooked stuff toward you, like a club, trying to make it look like, oh, you're not good, or a rep that's just spreading bad stuff about you, and they try to make you lose your position, and they try to steal it.
Well, there will always be some sort of opposition from someone. As long as I put, like what my grandmother always told me, always put your right hand for love and kindness. I will always try to do my best in whatever area you need. I would never be disrespectful towards you. I would never try to take you down, because at the end of the day, we're all people, and we all need to be as nice as each other, because the world is evil. There's evil people in the world. As long as we have that mutual respect and we have boundaries for each other, I'll always be here for you.
Yeah, like this.
As Vice President of Student Government, what positive impact you can generate in your position in Bronx Community College?
What? Sorry.
What positive impact can you generate? Oh, you wasn't reading. I thought you was reading.
No.
That was coming off the top of your head. Good.
What positive impact you can generate in Bronx Community College as Vice President of Student Government?
So communication is one. We always prioritize communication. It's either by complimenting you, like, hey, I like your sweater, or hey, I like your shirt. That always sparks conversation. So in that way, we can always have that connection with each other, as well as, even doing small events. It doesn't even have to be a huge quad event, it can be a small event within this building itself. It's always nice to make activities for positivity, or make communication as nice, as clear as possible, to be even more like a bigger stance of what we do here.